Okay, so Ari locked in here. But if it works out perfectly, it is extremely strong. So, winner, of course, will be Ascension. The NE land his next boomerang onto Mr. But they will actually start trading off here. Peppy.
Bottom lane, though, Ascension are trying to set the lane up for themselves, but this didn't go well the first game.
They start trading off against them, and Ascension have to try and kite their way back.
Maokai right now, middle lane.
Flezef gets hit up by the full combo by Peppy. Lands the Ignite as well, but the help
read the situation, but maybe he's misread it now. Stun's gonna land.
Oh, there's the flag and drag. Does he have the flash? Yes, he does, but does he choose to use it? Yes, he does as well, but first blood comes through.
Pretty much gives him his position up. Bottom lane.
Oh, the Flame Chompers will land onto Rydell, and Adri comes in to try and save the support's life. Angelus will be using exhaust, however. Laduscro lands the zap as well.
Flash.
Angelus comes in, but the flash and gets heal bait of the farm. 37 CS in the top lane, but let's switch attention to bot lane. Angelus gets caught out by the flying drive by Frederick. Laduscro as well is getting was thinking about heading down there. Will be initiating onto that Narf.
No rage.
Uses his ultimate. There's the hop. Will be moving away. Raging is a fair way off. Mr. pops his ghost. And does he have the follow? We'll be using that rampage to try and...
But bottom lane, here comes the roam from Peppy.
And Angelus is already on his way out. Does manage to still connect the Scout of the Week, though. Will force the flash out from this army. The teleport now comes in. Here comes Sven.
Himself in the middle lane.
Oh, Whirlybee takes so much damage. A super mega drop. Death Rocket drops him low. Here comes the Hecarim ultimate. Will be finishing off, but now he's in the middle of the enemy team. He drops in turn for that kill. 1-for-1 so far. Now Flezov comes in from around the side, trying to get this assassination onto Peppy. He gets that kill. Has used the rest of the charges. Antri comes in from the side, gets that 1-for-1 in the midst of this fight. This is incredibly messy, but Jinx will be flashing away. Laduscro survives, but there's the flash into the Dragon Strike from Frederick. The 2-for-2 so far. Svenny follows up, make that a 3-for-2, an advantage for Ascension. Now Ryder was the last remainder, but
Whirlybee is going to have a lot of damage to harass here, and they may be able to pick up a fight at the tail end of this Dragon.
Yeah, this is going to be tight, and it's going to be a 50-50 on who picks up the Dragon as well. This is beginning to get very messy. There comes the steal coming in from Frederick. A great start to this one. A 1-0. Peppy has been caught out by Mr., and he will get dropped here in turn. That goes for a 1-for-2, but more importantly,
look at the farm differential, but the engage.
Frederick comes into the mid lane, uses the flag and drag. Mr. comes in as well. Will be landing his E, heading into this engagement, but we do have the Maokai coming in from the side, but Angelus collapses in from the bottom lane. Talaway will be splitting them up. They get the first kill onto Rydell, looking for the second.
One big push will swipe them into the stun.
Well, Flezov has been caught out here. Culling comes across, lands the charm onto Peppy, and he will be dropping a 1-for-1. Both mid laners exchange. Another great bubble by Angelus. Will be securing another kill,
He's
but
Whirlybee is
almost at his ultimate. Here comes the crunch. Wallop comes down, does not land, but there's the ultimate. Slams against the wall, and he just needs one more ultimate. Could very quickly reach breaking point, but it will be Mr. going for the engage. Uses the ultimate, but here's the crunch. Wallop comes out. Look for the Laurel, lands the stun onto 3 members, but this is again underneath the turret. He will be dropping a 2-for-0. Mr. somehow managed to escape from the fight, and they look to chase down Giants. Either way, it's a 2-for-0, and it's...
And then you have disengage. Here's the engage.
Here's the engage by Frederick. He uses the ult pick, lands the Cataclysm, a stun onto 2 members. Angelus will be jumping away. Mr. He doesn't have flash. He took Ghost, but he will be able to retreat back to his team. Zap will be landing here, follow with the auto attack. Mr. is still very aggressive on critical HP, but again, somehow he escapes from the engagement. He is just a master of getting away from a dire situation. Whirlybee is trying,
and he's getting dropped very quickly, and you have to feel, is it going to happen again here as we kick this fight off?
Oh, Angelus has been caught up by the Scout of the Week, and Unleashed Power will drop him where he stands. Adri will be following up with the culling just to zone him away from the drop.
On the aggressive stance right now, but they're going to get cut out.
Again, Angelus is the first one to drop here. There is the Cataclysm, but that'll be used to finish him off, so they won't have to turn into Nar ultimate. There's a 1-for-1, the mid laner exchange. This is actually a better team fight here for Ascension. They have to now try and play damage controls. Whirlybee isn't his ultimate. Doesn't land the wallop onto anybody, but Laduscro has to get away from this fight. They are just playing the disengage game. Whirlybee, there's the ultimate onto Flezov. Jump over the wall, the flying and drag. Laduscro gets the shutdown onto Jarvan. So a 2-for-2 so far, and Whirlybee is still on the aggression. Boomerang toss doesn't quite clip him. Here comes Whirlybee. He's actually fairly close to getting his ultimate off. The Mr. takes this opportunity to initiate. And again, this is all over the place. The Giants are all together, though. But there's the Cataclysm. The back line has been separated from the front. And the 3-for-0 for Jim. Lots of vision coming down towards left and right. And it will be Giants once again starting off the Dragon here. Whirlybee transforms into Mega Gnar. And in terms of items, definitely further ahead. Here comes a culling for some harassment, but there will be a huge onslaught of shadows onto the team. Big Bubble onto 3 players. Will he be again on the back lines, but again tanking the turret? Super Mega Death Rocket lands the first kill, lands the second kill. This is cleanup time for Lejuskuro. Picks up the triple, looking for his Quadra. He just landed the last crit. Zap comes through, and the Quadra and a 5-for-1. Huge turnaround for Ascension.
That is the strength of Maokai. So much damage was mitigated during that team fight, and Ascension were once again able to split Giants up. Cataclysm is still available for Frederick, and that is becoming unforgivable in these team fights. That is their bread and butter with this composition, and you are not utilizing it to your strengths, Giants. You have to get that composition working for you, because you have just pretty much lost all momentum. Here he comes from the side.
From behind, they go for this fight. They should be away from the turret. Tidal Wave comes across. The AD carry gets deleted, and now there's a huge ultimate coming in from Mega. By the charm from Flazef, jumps over the wall. Is it Mega now? He doesn't have his ultimate though. They do have Cataclysm, and will they choose to go for this engagement? Here's the engage from Sven here, uses the twist to advance again onto the back lines. Dragon goes down, this time again to Giants. They get the steal. Super Mega Death Rocket comes across, a 1-for-1 on both of the junglers.
Is the setup for the gank by Mr.
And again, Mr. comes in from behind, uses the ultimate, comes in and gets the fear down, but Xpepe also gets taken up by the charm. They pick up the middle laner. This is looking like a good team fight, but Sven gets dragged into the base. They take down Frederick as well. The ultimate lands onto 4 members.
Not enough.
There is no one behind him. This is the repeating story all the way through the game. A 3-for-1 and one range to try and deter them. I mean, Mr. is very low, but this is extremely close, and they back off. So Baron will be here,
but slowly but surely, Flezif is starting to take a Cataclysm.
Cataclysm onto Flezif, but he has his ultimate. There we go. Spirit Rush will be used, and this big team fight.
You managed to trade the team fight ult for the escape ult when you still have flash available. So, I mean, Flezif was just aiming for anything.
Frederick has been caught out in the jungle. There's the bubble from Angelus, and he has nowhere to go. But he will flank and drag away. This will be using the ultimate from Mr. B has been locked into transforming, but yet he goes for the engagement. Doesn't land it on anyone. Here comes the crutch. Here comes the Nara ultimate. Lands onto 3 people. Here's the combo they were looking for. But Frederick, here comes the Cataclysm onto Lejuskuro. He's not able to get out. That being said, Adri comes in. Could they do anything off the back of this line?
But even so, see of Nara in the team fights, he gets the 3-person stun, and that ultimately will allow Giants
time. But this game goes to a 2-0 for Giants.